guitar buddies, that was the Pixies classic, Here Comes Your Man. So for the opening chord, it's very crunchy. I'm playing a D7, the Hendrix chord, D7 sharp 9. So that's D, F sharp, C, sharp 9 there, F natural. So that's 5, 4 on A and D, 5 on G, 6 on B, but also playing the bottom E string. It's basically D7 sharp 9 over E, and the top string. So you get this real kind of clash. Now, I kind of listened to it left and right channels, and it sounds like there's a second guitar on there. Kind of, you can kind of hear this A note as well, just in that first chord. And so I think something like, don't quote me on this, but I think the second guitar is maybe playing an A sus. That gets that in, that kind of replicates the bottom E. It sounds like there's an E, an octave higher in that sort of second guitar. But those two together give you a real kind of crunch. So that one I'm just playing open, open, 2, 2, 3, 5. And that, okay. So if you're playing it live, I've seen Frank Black play this on TV live, just one guitar. So he'll just play the kind of Hendrix chord over the open E, because that's the chord to really go for. And then we've got this great riff. So that's your chorus riff. I'm playing a D, F sharp to G. So 5 on the A string, 4 on the D string to 5, open A, and G, B, A, 3, 2, open. So 3 on E, 2, open. Now I could play like that, but I prefer to play like, so that open A, and then making the next A, did the same on the bass, the 5th fret. It seems less muddy that way than playing 2 open A's. So I'm playing G, B, A, C sharp, D, E, 5, 4, 5, 7 on E and A. So back to that D on 5, and then you start again. Then in the verse, okay, but also on the rhythm guitar, I'm just playing the chords of G, A. Okay, on the chorus, just a 3-chord chorus, G, A, and D. Nice and simple. And then in the verse sections, on the rhythm guitar, I'm just playing a single D, leaving out the second chord, and playing E minor. Okay, so the 4 chords in the verse are D, A, E minor, G. But it doesn't play them all on the rhythm guitar, just lets that hang into the next bar. Then you get the E minor. Then you're back to the D. Little E minor. And then kind of throws the G in the second time, and then does that again. Yeah, so misses out the A. And then on the first verse, the kind of lead guitar's playing. Those 4 chords are arpeggiated. So basically the shapes I'm doing a D shape, top 3 strings. We're picking G string, B string, G string, E string, B string, A. And then just shifting that up to the 9th fret. So you've got 9, 10, 9, 9, 10, 9. So you've got D, A. Then you've got 4, 5, 3. Okay, so we've got an E minor there. Then you can hear that little slide there going to 7. So you've got that first shape again, but now 7, 8, 7. Okay, so that's the first verse. It goes around on that 4 times. And then you've got a pre-chorus section. So the chords for that section, again, the rhythm guitar just plays the first chord and lets it hang, which is a B minor. But the 4 chords are actually B minor, and then G, A to D. But what the main guitars playing those parts, but just kind of double stops. And then into the chorus. So it's just 7 and 7 over the B minor. So F sharp and B there. Add your second finger. Then you've got G and B. So put that at 5 and 5 for the A chord. Okay, so then on D chord, 10 and 10, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1, 2 and... Then you're back into the chorus. Okay, so... Okay, then you've got a shorter verse, and after that first chorus, we go into... The rhythm guitar just plays a D chord, lets that hold for 4 bars, and the lead guitar is playing. Okay, so I'm playing F sharp, E, D, so 7 on the B string, 9 on G, 7 on G. Then come C sharp, D, E, 6, 7, 9 on the G string, and then same 3 notes to start, F sharp, E, D, then, okay, F sharp, E, D, E, 7, 9, 7, 9. So it's all just those few notes. And then in the second verse, that keeps going with 1 note different. So instead of going back up to the E, like you did the first time, the next 2 times you play the B. So instead of the 9th fret of the G string, you land on the 9th fret of the D string. Okay, and then you've got, again, one guitar playing that B minor, next guitar. Into the chorus. Slightly kind of longer chorus. It's like 4 times round rather than 3. And then you're into a kind of a bridge section. Okay, so on the bridge section, on the rhythm guitar, again, I'm just playing a D chord, leaving out the second bar, the A chord. So 1, 2, 4, 2, 2, 3. E minor chord, 2, 3, 4. And then on the G chord, do a little dip with the whammy bar. So twice on that. So D, skip the second chord, E minor. Okay, and then again. And then the 4 chords, basically the verse chords. Okay, so you can play that the next 2 times, but there's also, sounds like guitar doing octaves, so. Okay, so playing 5 and 7 for bar, 2 bars, 7 and 9, so go from D to E octave, with a bar there, back down, so 1 bar, 2 bar, 1 bar, sort of twice around. You can kind of see quite clearly on the playthrough, and then over that I'm just... So I've got a little jangly kind of... So I'm playing here A, D and an A, just 3 and 5, top 2 strings, then going up to the A chord, throwing a little B on top, so 5 and 5 and 7. You can be quite loose with this. It's quite hard to hear exactly what's being played, there's a lot going on. Then just going to over the E minor chord, a D and a G, to a D and an F. So 7 and 9 to 7 and 7. I'm kind of doing that twice. Third time. Then you get a little bend in there. So I think it's bending an F sharp or 11 on the G string. Kind of rock and roll, it's slowish bend. And hitting a G on 8. And then moving that down, with the D chord to an F sharp. So bending on 11 and playing 8, then bending on 9 and playing 7. Okay, and then on the last one, kind of playing a double stop again, but now over these 2 chords, just playing a bend on a G on 12 to an A, and then back to like before. Okay, so that's a little bridge section. All right, and then coming out of the bridge section, we've got the rhythm guitar actually playing the 4 chords. And there's a little bit of a clash there on that G because you've got a C in the bass, but it sounds kind of cool. So, sorry, it's B minor to G. So after that, yeah. So you've got that, and then the second guitar is actually plays something slightly different. It just doesn't go to that second double stop, it just stays on 7/7. So before we were playing, so this time after the bridge, it just and then it's chorus all the way to the end, which ends with on that D note. Alright, so it's a great song, lots of nice little parts there, and next we'll take a look at the bass. I'm starting the bass with, so following the guitar riff, I'm playing D, F sharp, G, open A. Okay, so that's 5 on A, twice, 4 to 5 on D, so twice once, open A, and that open A gives you time to sort of jump down to that G. So we've got a G on 3 on the E string, a B on 2 to open A, and here I'm playing another A, but I'm switching, instead of playing an open A again, so I could play, I prefer to play 3 to open, then play the next A on 5 on the E string. It's the same note, but it's just, I kind of prefer that sound. It's a little less muddy than just playing 2 open strings. Okay, so, but you could just play, which is a little easier. So it's up to you, you know. So boom. But that's how I was playing. 3, 2 open, then 5 on the E string, then 4, 5, 7. So C sharp D E, so A, C sharp D E, back to the D, and then from that D it starts again. Okay, and that last note of the intro and chorus, that D, is the first note there of your verse. So the verse is a D chord, so I'm playing just root and fifth on that, a D and an open A. So 5 and open. Then an A. So again I play that on 5, not open. Although you could, but it's kind of up to you, you know. So I play 5, 5, 4, 4, 5, 4. Boom, 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 boom. So A, C sharp, D, A. Then an open E. F sharp as a passing note to take to the G. Then the G, da, dum, dum. So play da, dum, da. 3 on that G on the 3rd fret of the E string. And 2 B's and 2 C's. So 2 and 3 on the A string. And then that just repeats, it goes round. So boom, dum, ba, dum, boom. Okay, and then you've got a pre-chorus section. So after you've got into the chorus. So that's really simple. It's just a B, bam, bam, on 2 on the A string, G on 3 on the E string, to A on 5 and D, then straight into the chorus. D, bam, 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 bam. So you're in the right place just to pick up that chorus. Okay, so that's your verse chorus sections, and then you've got a bridge section, which is basically playing the same chords as the verse, but it's playing them on the bass a little differently. So I've got so that's the first time it plays D with an open A, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so on that and of 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so the A, so it's D and open, so 5 on the A string and open A, just move down a string, A, open E. For the E, you haven't got an open string, so you've got to do, for the 5th you've got to play a 7. So 7 and 7 on A and E. Then on that last G, little climb down, so da, 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 da. So it's 5 and open again, this time on the D string. So da, 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 ba, da, 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 dum. But now you're going da, 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 dum, G, F sharp, E, D, taking you into a repeat. So, and the second time it's a little simpler. You don't play that just last note, make it an A. You know, even if you just stay on the G, it works. You know, it's not that important. And then it just gets simpler. Just playing an E there, just as a single note, to a G on 10, 7 to 10 on the A string, and then not even putting the extra notes in. And then coming out of the bridge, you've got the pre-chorus, which is slightly different. There's one note different. So on the bass, I'm playing a C under a G there. Boom. So instead of going down to the G, I'm going up a note, B to C, 2 to 3 to A, D there on 5 on the A string with the stop. And then it's basically the chorus all the way to the end, and you'll finish with on that note, on that D there on 5. Okay, great song, and thanks for watching, buddies. Cheers.